Hi there, and welcome to Michelle James Designs. I'm Michelle, and I am going to show you guys how to use Canva to add some text to a printable that I have on my blog for an invitation. So this could work for any invitation. This one just happens to be a Galentine's Day celebration. So I am in Canva. I've gone to canva.com. If you don't have an account, you'll have to create an account or log in if you have one. So if you guys are familiar with Canva, there's a free and a paid version. I have the free version, or I'm just in the free version. And there are all sorts of things you can do. You can create your own design, but there are all these templates in here too. So the first thing we want to do is we want to find an 8.5 by 11 template that is landscape as opposed to portrait. I am having you guys print 2 on a page so that it's a little more efficient for you when you're printing than just printing 1 on a page, which is, wasteful. So what we're going to do is scroll down, and we're looking at, see, this is my design. So this is the one we're actually going to look for because I've practiced with that one. But here's flyers and Instagram posts. There's all sorts of things you can do, but you have to go pretty far down. Invitations, which we could do if we were doing just the one, but I want to do 2 on a page. Brochures would probably work, but down here at the bottom, or close to the bottom, is one that says flyers landscape. So we're just going to get down to that. There's all sorts. There's calendars, there's planners, there's gift certificates. I mean, gosh, you can just make so many things in here. Okay, so flyer landscape. So you've got all these designs to choose from. Now when we pull this in, we're going to have to get rid of everything that's already on there and have a blank one, because they don't have a blank one that I can see. If somebody knows how to just get a blank 8.5 by 11 page up here, then please by all means put that in the comments, because I'm new to Canva. So we're just going to click on that one, and when it comes up, we're going to highlight, and then we're going to right click and delete all these little things that are in here so that we can start. If you like them, you can keep them, of course, but just going to delete all this and make a blank page. Okay, so now we have to bring in our design. So we're going to go to uploads. This is assuming you've already downloaded my invitation. Here it is here, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So we're going to upload an image or video, and we're going to go find it. I don't know, mine is hidden here. My printables and my invitation. Okay. So now we want to bring in a PNG. That one has my text, so we want the blank page, 2 per page PNG. So we're going to click that one and open. And it should pop up here next to the one that's already there. And once it comes in all the way, you can see by the little bar that it's still loading. I'm on my old computer, so well, this one will load, but we have this one in there, so we can just drag this over onto the page. So then I like to line up this corner up in the upper left, and then use this and drag to finish up the size. Okay, so now we have our blank document here. And on my original invitation, if you saw it on the blog post, it says by Michelle, and then I have all my information like Thursday, February 13th, 2020, and then the where and the time over here. So that's what we're going to add, that you could add onto your invitations and send out with your information. So basically we just want to come over here to text, and then it's going to give you some different sizing options here, and I'm doing the subheading. So we're going to click on that and it brings that in here. And so basically you can, I had by Michelle, so my guests knew. And then you can double click on these. I don't know why it's not doing the whole thing. Just do one at a time. So then I'm going to change it to white so that it matches this, and down here it's going to be mostly down here in this red part, so it will show better if it's white. But you can do whatever color you want. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one as well. Okay, now if you want to make it a little bigger, you can just drag right here, and then when you get the 4 cross signal, like the arrows, you can move it. So I put it right here under celebration. Okay, so now I want to add my text down here, so I'm going to do add a subheading again, and I'm going to put Thursday, and I'm going to make it white, and then I'm going to move it down here, and then I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to do February 13th, make it white, and then 13th, make that white, and move it. Oops, I don't want to move that. And I'm just lining it up on the right side here. Okay, so then when I did, and I think you can nudge it as well by using your up and down keys, you can nudge. Okay, another thing that I kind of liked is we can bold it if you want it to stand out a little bit more, which I kind of like. Okay, and then for 2020, this is just Arial font, I believe is what I'm using. I hope that's what I wanted to use. I think we can tell that, oh, it's Open Sans. So if you wanted to change the font, you can use whatever they have over here. Yeah, but this one looks okay with my other fonts that I had. I used Arial on mine, so if you want to match that, you can. Okay, so then for the 2020, it's bigger and it's a different color, so I'm going to use a larger font. I'm going to do add a heading, and I'm just going to type in 2020 for the year, and I want this one to be teal, and I'm going to move it down here, but then I'm going to make it bigger. I want it to kind of be big, like that. Okay, so I'm not sure if we could do a shift. Yeah, we can. And kind of nudge everything over just a little bit, maybe down. So I was using my arrow keys up and down to nudge there. Okay, so then on the other side, I would type, I'm going to have mine at the Wild Rose Casino, so I'm going to put Wild Rose or Wild Rose Casino and Resort, whatever you want to put. And then I used the large for the time, so I had 7 o'clock p.m. I had 7 o'clock in the large teal, and then a little white, same as this, PM down here. Yeah, so, and if you want them to be a little bit closer together, just do the little nudge thing. Oops. And then just work with it and play with it until you get it the way you like it. So, once you get one invitation done, then you can, I believe we can do the shift, hold the shift key down, and I think you can do the Control C, and then come over here and do Control V. Oh, it does copy it over here. So then you can just move this to the other side, and the pink line across there helps you to line it up like that. So you can copy and paste. Basically, you can't right key copy and then right key paste, but you can use your keys, your Control C and your Control V to get that in there. So then you don't have to do it twice. So then you would just do the same thing, copy and paste this part after you get it done over here. Once you have your whole invitation done, then you can save it if you want to, I think in here. You can save it in here, but you can also hit this download button and it downloads it as a PNG, a JPEG, a PDF, however you want to do that. I like PNG, and then you hit download and it prepares it, and then you can see, I don't know, get this out of the way. Oh, try it free for 90 days. Nope. No thank you. Continue. Did it do it? Yeah, okay. So we didn't change the name of it up here, so it's still called the Green and White Illustrated Florals Church Flyer, but it is down here in my downloads. And if we open it up, I don't know if my computer's so slow, this old one. Let's see if it opens. See if it'll open in Photos. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. But it should open up and you should be able to then go to your printer or print however you normally do. There's also, if you don't have a printer, I think there is a way to print directly from Canva, kind of like you would from Shutterfly or something like that. But if you download it, then you can print it. You can take it to a printer, your local printer, however you want to print it, or just print it from home. And then once you get it printed, you'll just trim around the edges and mail it out to your friends or hand them out, whatever you want to do. So that's my little Canva editing video for you guys tutorial. I hope that it helps you, and I hope that you guys like this invitation that I made for Valentine's Day. Have a good day.